back out again. I am, well, Texas, as you know, or if you don't know, we had a bad little storm that came through, like a tornado event, rain event. And we went ahead and got some trash blown everywhere, trees down, lights went out, and I got sick. Last time I posted, and I went to the ER, and what happened was I had a gastrointestinal issue because, come to find out, I'm an ice eater, and I was eating bad ice, so I had to be on antibiotics. So I'm warning everyone, if you are an ice eater, make sure you do an ice check, okay? Don't be out here eating ice and you're not eating ice that's clean or from a clean source. I went to a convenience store, got me a beverage with some tainted ice, and got really, really sick. So, a word of caution, please be careful what you consume. And that's everything from the ice and everything. Water, whatever you're consuming, think twice, okay? That being said, we're going to go out today. It's a pretty day, very pretty day. At Checkers, just to get me and my son a beverage, and he didn't eat, so I'm getting him something. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Today is Friday. Yes, I know it's been a few days. I am really working hard to be consistent. You know, I have decided that I would work outside the home. This is for the first time since the pandemic has been raging on. So what I plan on doing is, I love these kind of trees. When I get a house, I want trees in my yard or somewhere around me that looks just like this. Maybe I need to move to California. But anyway, I got a job, so a part-time job, just to supplement my writing. So, you know, sometimes you have to do what you got to do to be successful, right? Don't be ashamed to do it. If you have to make more income for your house, do it. That's what it is there for. As long as you don't submit totally to what you don't want to do in life. So that's the main key, right? That's what we're gonna get. I'll be back with y'all in a minute, okay? Bye. You know, I find it very calming to be able to look at trees and see the wind blow through them. So you know what? You know, I'm just glad, you know, to be alive. You just don't know. The things that people go through is absolutely traumatizing. And lately there's been a story in the news that's really rocked my soul. And being in the mommy sector, seeing the worst of the worst of the worst. I mean, Liv and Jazz and them and Strong Mommy Chrissy, they do have their faults, but they are nowhere near the type of mother that I have seen in the news lately. A Houston mom of 4 boys, one who was killed by her boyfriend, and he, according to the news, I believe it's not the biological father. I think the woman had 6 kids total, and she was in custody of 4 sons. She had an older daughter who was adopted out by someone else after running away, I believe. But this mother is horrendous. To actually treat her kids in a way, an inhumane way, to actually live 15 minutes away from them, neglecting them in the same town. That's the epitome of cold-blooded treatment, neglect, abuse of the worst kind. I don't think I've ever heard a story in a long time. And we've had some Houston moms who have done some really bad things. And you remember a few years ago where we had a mother, Andrea Yates, who drowned her children in a tub one by one. Every now and then you get these stories of horrendous treatment of mothers by their children. Oh my goodness. But I think I might do a live on that soon. Okay guys, hold on a minute. Yeah, the mother's name, I had to hop back on and let y'all know. It's named Gloria Williams, who's in Harris County Jail right now, claiming ignorance. See, the story evolves every few hours, every day. So I'm waiting to do a collective report on what's been happening. I know that the woman had custody of her 4 out of 6 kids. One child was murdered by her boyfriend, who is now incarcerated along with her. But they have to be separated. They cannot have any communication, of course. She claims she was ignorant and didn't know about her son's death. That's a lie. I think it's just a deplorable person to do this. What kind of stone cold soul do you have? Flesh of your own flesh, and you treat this way? These kids have been grossly abused, and I do want to spotlight the worst of the mommies. And this is one of the worst cases of abuse, and there are several that I've seen in recent years. The child was died last Thanksgiving 2020, and was in the apartment deteriorating, just horrendous. To have his own siblings sitting in the same house. There are reports that 2 of the children, I believe the 2 younger children, were autistic, and that hurts my heart because I have very close experience with autism. So people who know me in real life knows this. I have a very, very soft heart for disabled. I take care of people who are disabled. I've always been that my whole life, and so I went into medical field. First in nursing school, I decided to just go ahead and go to respiratory therapy school. So I've always been a caregiver of some sort in my life. I think these cases just irks me. People are so ignorant when they drive like that. I'm sorry, guys. You know, it just really irks me, and it's why I get triggered when I report on mothers who can't do what the least amount of to do with for their kids. I mean, you have to be able to do something for your children. If you know you like to get pregnant and have kids, then you better be prepared to take care of them the proper way. At least try. And if you say you're trying, still try harder, especially if you want to put it on public display for everybody to look at and criticize. I think being a reactor it's important. It's important to for people to have a voice and to have expression. Which brings me to my last point of the video. There has been a certain creator, I don't know if I would call her that or not, who is also a sloppy ass mother, who wanted to have something to say about everyone on YouTube and why are they on YouTube and asking questions like that. Well, guess what? It's a free country, just like you feel like you have a freedom of speech. We also have freedom of speech, honey. Okay, so I'm just right across the street. I'm gonna get me a styrofoam cup because I don't like the cups that bleed. You know, the beverage, it just leaks. The cup leaks full of water everywhere. So styrofoam cups are good for me. Anyway, off topic. I don't want to grudge up a big mess or anything. I don't want no one to come out and try to drag me for saying my opinion. But someone who have placed themselves inside of a mommy sector based on a lie, who don't have any of her kids, who have treated her kids like shit, who have completely neglected them for her own selfish gratification and dwelling of her own life, selfish. Why are you in the mommy sector? And as a matter of fact, why are you even getting a check on the 15th of the month? And we know what those checks are for. It's for parents who need a leg up during the stimulus payment, child tax credit checks, or whatever they call them. She's getting that. And how dare she gets it? You know, I want karma to come, and I want the bad karma to come and hit the bad people, the bad seeds, the bad apples in the YouTube streets that deserve it. Yes, I said it, because I'm getting sick of this shit. I'm getting tired of poor ass behavior from so-called adults, selfish behavior, and then to get rewarded by that by complete strangers, it's deplorable. But then again, this is the same country, by the way. I'm just talking specifically about the United States, who allowed a dumbass like Donald Trump to be president. Okay, I'm done with my political spiel, and I'm done with my YouTube street spiel. So this is just my vlog, my opinion. I'm gonna take y'all shopping with me tomorrow. I'm gonna be going out of town, going to Houston, going to the city, baby. I'm going to see my sister for Halloween, and I'm gonna be doing some shopping, so I'll be vlogging. I may post tomorrow too, okay? So if you don't worry, I'm still back. I'm sorry guys, I hate to cuss so much, but thinking about all this foolishness, it's sad, because it's like people who deserve success, people who deserve the success always have to fight tooth and nail to get the success, and then the people who aren't worth a damn, who got all this drama, who like to dox people, who likes to act like they king of YouTube or queen of YouTube, they get all the benefits. Am I hating? No, not really. I'm just annoyed, because sometimes life is just not fair, but we're gonna make it fair, okay? So that's why we're gonna put in a lot of work. Okay guys, so with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted y'all to see my little side of town. I'm going to another side of town, and that'll be it, guys. So y'all know Beaumont, y'all know where I'm at. Okay, bye. Y'all have a good one. See you in the next vlog.